So Cadence are a Silicon Valley company. We're a high-tech software company. We continually have to innovate. The particular piece of software we work on in Scotland is called Virtuoso, the industry standard for a particular class of chip design. Who is Joe?
It's a loaded question.
That's a great question. Someone who came to us with a real interest in CV. It's very interesting because he didn't go straight from school to university.
I was brought in to actually do something that the company needed solved. So we had these failing performance issues with the piece of software, and no one really had any time to solve it.
And Joe enabled us to get the resource onto the task. He produced something which we use every day of the year across multiple geographies, gives engineers the results they need when they come in the morning.
When I first arrived at Cadence, the only programming I'd done was in university. During my time following the internship, I'd learned Python, Linux. And when I came out of it for my honours project that I did in the fourth year, I used Python, I used Linux.
Once Joe got motoring, a bit of confidence, it very quickly became a two-way conversation.
This was the first exposure that I got to actually working as a software developer, and I loved it. It kind of affirmed that a massive change I'd made previously was definitely the right way to go.
He came to Cadence and just revelled, and he was my intern, and I'm real proud of what he achieved. He's also a nice guy to work with.
Leonardo is UK's largest aerospace and defence employer. This area is predominantly involved with radar and advanced targeting equipment, and we're involved in the testing of that equipment. So what we're trying to do is create a state-of-the-art future architecture, and Sanaa has been key in part of that.
I was developing one of the applications in their test software architecture. The main thing that helped me last summer was how do I make just a box and start with that, and then I was like, okay, I'll put in a table now, then I'll put in a menu, and it just kind of grew like that. And I've got quite a few different versions of little bits of the application, and then slowly I just drew all that together and went on to do the actual application, and it was a lot easier that way.
What's been great with Sanaa is that she'll discover things that I don't know, and she'll come and tell me about them, and vice versa. So it's a real interchange of ideas. Personality has an awful lot to do with it as well, how well you can actually work with other people. She was quite shy to begin with, but she came on leaps and bounds.
It's a totally different environment to university, so you gain a lot of confidence that this is something you actually want to do, and you can do it actually going into industry and actually doing the job and feeling like, okay, I'm actually helpful here.
Nalytics is a product, and the company as well. The founders realised that search wasn't working particularly well. So when you do your search, you get inundated with too many results. So we developed a process that allowed us to index data, but also allow a user to do a free text search against that data. Leslie, as an asset to the business, brought a lot to us. New ideas, innovation.
So my project was about using unstructured data from the social and healthcare to be able to generate meaningful insight. I came up with a machine learning algorithm that actually learns from this case documents and then is able to predict the kind of topics it finds in the documents. One of the things that learns from this placement has been tenacity. You have to make sure you solve a problem before you leave it. You don't leave projects. So once you solve that problem, then based on that, you actually get the confidence to take on more projects on your own.
And did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did enjoy it. I mean, it's been an amazing ride.
That's some interesting journeys. As a placement programme, it gives us the opportunity to test ourselves. It's helped us evolve, it's helped us understand what we can do.
This placement has been amazing for me. It's been a life-changing thing for me. Now getting my inbox loaded with messages from recruiters. People want people with work experience, so once you have that on the table, you then become an asset, and then it opens a lot of doors for you.